Hey guys, I just wanted to cut in here at the beginning to say that you might, throughout this episode of the podcast, hear some talk about a camera or there being video. Unfortunately, we made the hard decision that we will not include the video here for many reasons, like the set not being good enough, but I just want to cut in and let you know that, and we'll move on from...
Bro, nobody cares. Just start the podcast.
Fuck.
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Wait.
welcome back to the crew.
Wait.
Is this on?
No,
wait.
don't fucking clap anymore, Randy. You're
No,
retarded.
we're really fucking close to the mic. Okay, hang on. Let's
Cock.
All right. Not include this. Randy. What?
What? How can I be of service?
All right, ready?
What? What do you want from me?
Now start.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's our intro music, by the way. Welcome back to the crew podcast.
The crew. We have our co-hosts here, Igor.
We're all co-host. You're the co-host. I'm a co-host. Garrett's We're all
Yes.
co-host.
We got
David is dead on the floor.
David. We are drinking these drinks that definitely don't have any kind of side effects to them.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, that's exactly why David's on the floor.
Yes,
David is. Yes, exactly.
He enjoyed the.
David,
drinks
can I draw a
tonight.
mustache on you?
I was about to say, I bet we could draw on his face.
Yo, we all
David, would you like to
Sharpie,
chime in on
so-
this?
Chime in on what? What's the topic? Lay it on me.
What do you want to draw on your face?
Light bulbs.
Light bulbs. I personally prefer LED light bulbs, but I can understand why incandescents are superior to some people.
You know they probably can't hear it.
Kelvin temperature
No,
of the light
he's got a
is
mic.
important, but do whatever you feel is right. Bathrooms and kitchens, LED, everything else incandescent. If you're different than that, you're wrong.
David, you touched my piss bottle in the bathroom earlier. How do you feel about that?
Well,
Very upset.
I'd like also to ask, why is there a piss bottle in the bathroom next to the toilet?
No. Whoa. The toilet.
No, no,
One.
it was in-
I was
in the toilet.
peeing, right? And I think
And
it was
then-
Randy or someone was throwing bottles through the roof, over
'Cause
the,
you know how
over the
it's-
wall.
The rafters. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one landed in the toilet. I left it there.
It was a Hail Mary, my guy.
Holy crap!
So did you use the bottle as like a hand warmer, or
I
did you
didn't.
just?
I didn't touch it.
So it's still
I would-
floating in the toilet.
No. David pulled it
I
out.
want
Pulled it out.
I was.
I want
mid-piss.
everybody to know
It
that
lan-
Joel has given David the mic permanently.
Indeed.
I was mid piss. It landed in the toilet. I pissed all over it.
And then, not knowing any better, I grabbed it.
I
I
told
hope
you. I
you
was like, hey, I
sniffed
pissed on
that.
that water bottle.
But that smelled great.
I didn't know any better because at the time I was under the influence of. Drink.
No, you weren't. There's
Hey,
nothing.
David
nothing
is stone
affecting
cold
you.
sober.
Well, no,
David-
I mean, like Pepsi, kind of a wild drink, you know.
I see.
Throws you off your rocker a little bit.
That
you know?
caffeine
David,
really
Peeps,
gets to you.
Pepsi,
Dude,
really
right?
gets
the
you.
Peeps Fest. Hey, David.
Dave's over there.
David, did you wash your hands?
I could smell
Yes, I
it.
did.
Okay. Yeah,
Cool.
just had to make sure. Just had to make sure.
Indeed, good sir.
Fun fact: 73% of men who go to the bathroom who piss in the bathroom, do not wash their hands. That is a
Nearly
made-up fact. But
75%.
I'd assume. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Do you guys wash your hands when you piss?
Depends.
It really
Depends.
does.
Okay.
All right,
depend,
hear me
yeah.
out.
It really
Depends
does
on
depend.
what.
Depends.
You know
Let's
it was
hear
a
it.
hard
If
day
it's
at
like a
work
clean
when you
piss,
wash your
yes.
hands and
Nah.
then piss.
Or if you have gloves on.
Yeah. For
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
gloves. Yeah. Okay. What about like, hey, just got out of the shower, clean piss, right?
We're not
You get
doing
dre-
this.
No,
shit.
shut the fuck up, Randy.
Hold on.
Wait,
on.
hold
Okay,
on.
let me-
Let's bring this back to the base. Do you pee in the shower?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
not?
it depends. Have
It's
I
all
washed,
gray water that's going to the septic.
Have I
tank.
washed my legs and lower body yet?
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Like if
Do you
I've
not-
washed.
Do you, is your dick that short? You just piss on your balls and it
Yeah.
dribbles down your
No,
legs?
no. It's not about the fucking like the mainstream.
Wait, so
I'm
does that mean
talking
you
about
piss
that.
on your? Does that mean you piss on your legs normally?
No, I'm not talking about the
Sounds like
mainstream.
sin.
I'm talking about the last few drips.
So you drip on yourself
You
normally?
drip on yourself?
No,
How do you drip on yourself?
Yeah.
you just get like 1 or 2 drops on your pant leg that just kind of disappear.
I think
dick
he's
is
just
inverted.
trying to cover up his tiny penis. I think that's just
I
the
think
deal.
he is.
You're
Yeah,
sitting
it-
across from me. Don't kick
It's
me.
always a clean piss. I never dribble on
Yeah.
myself.
No, I mean every once in a while, if I'm in a rush, I don't do the shake enough.
Yeah.
I get like a little
yeah.
drip in the underwear.
mean,
but
oh
it's
yeah,
like-
exactly. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
talking
no,
about.
no,
All right,
okay,
all right.
yeah,
But
group
if you
chat,
shake
group
it
chat.
more
topic
than
for
3
y'all.
times, if you shake it more than 3 times, you're just playing with yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Three
let's
times,
change-
is that the
let's
number?
change the topic now. We've been on
Okay,
this topic.
That is
for
the
too
topic.
long.
I want to
Piss.
talk about a topic here that probably a lot of people won't care about. But what do you guys think about like the light bulb color stuff?
Oh,
Because like,
What?
5,000.
fuck
5,000.
you are a soulless bastard.
No,
do you
I
mean
need
light bulb?
white light.
Okay,
White
you know how
light.
there's
5,000
like
for
Oh,
on-
white light, yeah.
White light.
you know
I
how
like
like
white light.
in bathrooms there's like white light, like in our bathroom here, there's like that white light,
Uh huh.
and then like
And then
I
you got
have
that
here
soft
the
white.
kind of like soft white, and then there's some people who make like the candlelight stuff. What's
Like
your
the-
favorite?
like the orangish,
White. Oh, it's got to be white.
yellowish.
It's
light?
got to be
I-
white.
Oh, 100%
I
white.
hate
I
you
say
people.
white.
No, it depends on the mood though. Like if I got a headache, a soft white is nice.
Yes.
The
yes.
white-
Okay,
But
yeah.
if I'm like doing like right now, I'm doing great. A nice white would be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
You've
this-
noticed-
Here's the thing. This podcast set here. This is the whitest I'll go.
We like black suit.
My if you guys noticed in my room, it's just blaring white.
It is very
Yeah,
white.
I
it's
love it
so
that way.
bright. I love
It
it.
is.
You know
the
what's really
best-
good?
That's how it is in my room. It's all white.
Right.
Yeah.
It just makes
Yeah, I've
everything.
got white
easier.
light.
Here you go, David.
So
Merry
you know what's
Christmas.
really good about that is when you're working on things.
Yeah.
So like I really want
100%.
to get that in our shop. We have it in the shed where
Oh
I've got
yeah,
a workbench.
like in
Right.
work areas, like because it's based on Kelvin levels.
Yeah.
Because regular incandescent bulbs, it's a burning filament. The color of it depends on what temperature the filament's burning at.
87% of people listening to this have no idea what the fuck you're
It's like
talking about.
3,000 Kelvin. That's
What-
like
I-
kind of
I
Well, this
kind
is-
of know what that
Well,
means.
these lights here are 35 Kelvin.
yeah.
David, stop touching my
100 or
pants.
35.
I like mine. I have mine set for
See,
5,000.
I like
what
mine
what I
white.
do, because I actually have like a nighttime mode on my computer that once it hits like 8 o'clock on the weekdays, it kind of
It kind of goes into like
Changes-
that
Yeah.
sunset
It's-
mode.
Yeah,
Yeah, and,
you
like,
know,
night
you know what
mode.
fixes that? Dark mode.
well, I always have it on dark mode. I always have it on dark mode, but no, it kind of starts getting me like a little bit more tired, so that I'm not just looking at blaring light.
I
And-
love blaring light.
What are you drawing?
Mexican duck.
That's probably why I stay up until
Hey,
4 o'clock
Can
every
one of
night.
you start a timer so we don't fuck this shit up? So we don't like just go on for till 3 in the morning. Okay, you got it.
Man, time's really flying for you.
It's a Mexican duck with a sombrero.
Listen.
time
I've
is
had a lot of mug root beer. If you know what I mean.
Sure you have.
Sure.
So.
Yeah,
So is high.
from Alabama.
You know what else is ethnically wrong?
sorry.
Or fucking a-
Arkansas.
you know what else is ethnically wrong? Fucking a 14-year-old. But look at our today's politicians.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
My goodness.
I want-
a little rough for a first episode.
I
would like to
let's
state-
back
Second
it up
episode,
a little
David.
bit.
I would like to state I have no intentions of ever ending my life.
You will never be in the politics. So I mean,
I don't think you can grow that big.
Uh,
Okay, that came out a little wrong. But I don't think you could grow to that much of an influence level to
okay. So you're
get
talking
to
like
the point where people want to kill you for
wealth.
for your view.
You don't think his wealth will go that high?
I don't think his influence could go
That
that
his
high.
influence.
No
his-
offense on you,
his
Randy.
Yeah, but I
his
mean, like-
popularity.
Okay. Because at the same time, though, also popularity and influence also comes with wealth.
That's true.
I mean, yes, technically.
So at the end of the day,
Well,
I am
there
not
are
wrong.
some.
I mean, you're doing some mental
mean, look at
gymnastics
Prince
to
Harry.
get there, but
I don't do gymnastics. If
There,
you've seen
there
me.
are some.
I don't fly.
There are some rich
You see
people.
me?
There are some rich people that you don't know about.
Yeah.
That's true. What's that like big bank or whatever? Like the
Chase
people-
Bank,
No, it's
Yeah, the
M&T Bank.
Yeah, what he said.
The Rothschild.
Yeah, it's like apparently there's like a bunch of conspiracies that they control the world's economy.
the
or whatever.
Roth IRA.
Yeah, something like that.
Gotta love it. It's the way to go.
Even in the podcast, we're talking about money and taxes.
I
Yes.
mean, it's got to come across some point.
Oh, of course,
It does.
It does.
I mean, we're almost at that point in the night, anyways, with the
Yeah, but
Pepsi.
also, if you think about it, we have people not trying to throw shade at by any means, but we have people that are, I would say, quite wealthy, and then people that are on the complete opposite end of that spectrum. So that brings a lot of topics from each side of the spectrum
Right.
that clash ideas and creates a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That was the fucking smartest thing I've said all night.
And that's it. Dan's fucked for the rest of the night.
Hey, David, do you want to move? Because I'm thirsty. Do you want to get me another drink? Okay. Mine are in the fridge in the garage.
Yes, mine are next to where I was sitting. Can you
Yeah,
grab me
same
one
as
too?
mine.
Orange ones.
Actually, no, don't give me
The
anything.
labels?
Give me my water.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
where
give
I
me a
was
water
sitting.
too.
Labels.
I don't need a water.
labels.
Don't worry. Can you even do? Look at
My-
all the confetti
My
out
throat's is gonna
Labels.
start.
Please do not knock the camera
You're
over.
gonna start hearing my mouth slap pretty soon. if I don't get anything to drink.
I was gonna say, dude, I'm talking a lot. I need some liquids in my mouth.
Exactly.
There's a loose.
Your mouth
I've
is
got
gonna
some
start
liquid for your
slapping.
mouth.
Yes.
It's a little cold in here.
It's like a pinkish red.
I want you to hum for me.
I was about to swallow. You made me laugh.
So
Where were we? Chase Bank, right? Wait, that's in GTA. Is that a Chase
No,
Bank?
it's
Is that
Maze
real?
No,
Bank.
that's Maze,
Maze
Bank.
Bank.
Yes.
That's Maze Bank.
Chase Bank is real. Maze Bank is fake. Okay.
Right.
you know,
Why do I always get wrong?
I have a Chase banking card.
I don't. I have a Ford banking card because you know what? I work
What?
for Ford.
Damn.
Did you find it on the side of the road, dead?
No, it's got my name on it.
shit's got a credit score of 400.
Nah, it's in his dad's building, sitting there.
Mustang. I am pleasantly surprised though. I ordered new tires for it. Holy shit, they're wide,
Yeah.
and they're the front tires.
Well, yeah, it's a Mustang.
Still wider than
Oh.
Randy's.
Yeah, and they're the front tires.
Why does everybody make fun of my tires? Like, I don't give a shit.
I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying that
Pussy
they're wider
tires.
than truck tires. I'm just saying that's impressive.
Yeah,
that-
because it's a drag car.
It's
Yeah.
a V6 automatic.
It's still a drag car base model.
No,
Is it
it's
a drag car or is it a race car kind
No,
of thing?
it's a muscle car. It
it's
is
a muscle.
car.
It's technically
an American
a
muscle.
technically a pony.
But like,
car,
isn't
A
the
pony
Mustang
as
car?
people call it.
isn't the
yes.
Mustang supposed to be like mainly for drag?
No.
No,
No.
it's,
No.
it's for
It's
muscle.
definitely
It's
not a
a
drag.
muscle / pony car, as people would
Okay.
call them.
And what's the purpose for those?
The what? The what?
What's the purpose for those?
Purpose? Fun.
Fun?
To
Just
feel
fun.
like you have a bigger dick than
Honestly,
everyone
though-
else.
But
Wait, Dan, is that why you're buying so many cars lately? It's because you just want to look like you have a bigger
I'm
dick?
on number 15.
Burger King
I've-
foot lettuce.
Dicks?
I have
Burger
been driving
King
for a
foot
solid
lettuce.
4.5 years, and I am on car number 15.
He later described the creature as being about the size of a full-grown man.
I've had 2 cars and a lawnmower.
I've had 3 lawnmowers, a dirt bike, a 4-wheeler, 15 cars / trucks.
My dad drives a Ram 1500.
Your dad drives a Toyota RAV4.
Nah, Dan's dad.
License
drives a
plate,
Colorado.
RAV.
Colorado.
All right, we got something orange.
Cut.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Oh, you gave him that? Oh my God, you guys got.
Yeah, I want that
you guys
can,
got any
like,
tape,
halfway
any
gone
tape,
by-
Any tape, any tape, any tape. You got it. No,
Oh, that's
Dan.
right. Can-
Dan can't do that.
I'm not bringing that in. I am going to leave here and get my own. So either we can cut and then resume when I get back, or you guys can keep that. Yeah, do it.
David
Nah,
is
who gives
so
a shit? Keep
relieved to
going.
be back on
Okay.
the floor.
I will be right back. I gotta get out of the
I swear to God,
because David fucked it all up. For
I
me.
swear to God, if
Theoretically, we already cut because David went into the camera. So.
wait, what happened?
Theoretically, we cut
David's
because
ass
David-
was right in front of the camera, so
Yeah.
That's
theoretically,
fine.
we already cut.
Hey, Joel. I mean, not Joel. Randy.
What?
When you get this footage, screenshot a picture of David's ass in front of the camera and send it to me.
oh my god.
Hey, watch the cable. Watch.
Next topic should be religion.
No,
okay.
we're here to debate the dumb
Some
topics.
wild ass ancient mythology and the crazy shit they came up with.
So I'm not really updated too much. I've read Genesis, and that's about it.
No, I'm saying like saying Zeus said, "All right, cool."
Oh, we're talking about.
Like,
Did you? Am I gonna have to bleep that?
All right, they're saying like, "All right, Joel, shove it down my throat a little more, why don't you, Jesus?" They're saying, "All right, you're telling me that Zeus
I'm gonna need a drink after
had
this.
intercourse with like every female mortal ever existent and had every demigod ever? You're telling me the
Dude.
myth of Heracles, the man
Oh, so you're not talking like full on like Catholic or Protestant?
like-
or,
no,
you're
he's
talking
talking
about
any
Greek
sort of
mythology.
mythology.
mythical god.
Or
Hey,
like, how about the Egyptian goddess of fertility?
hey,
she had 12 tits.
I tell you what.
Or how about the
intriguing.
I tell you
Egyptian
what.
god who had a 3-foot schlong? Like, what kind of shit is that?
I tell you what. There are some hot gods.
dude,
That's all I care
right?
about.
Like,
Oh yeah,
Some
dude.
hot
I'd
gods,
fuck
some hot
Aphrodite.
gods.
Like,
I don't know
fucking
about
hell,
you,
like
but
Zeus?
Zeus was a Chad.
All right, dude. Absolutely, not a doubt in my mind.
Can we just agree that is it Greek? Greek is the one who had Zeus, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can we just agree that Greek mythology wouldn't be nearly as big as it was if Zeus wore a condom?
Oh my god.
100% agree.
Oh my god.
Or if he pulled out.
Or if he could just, keep it in his pants.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
you should have got a
Yeah, that
vasectomy.
works.
She was crazy.
So are you. Moving on to our next topic. Garrett, do you
What?
have a suggestion for a topic?
What's going on?
Do you have a suggestion for a new topic?
God no.
God, no? Oh, shit.
I got one. Okay,
all right,
so
lay it on me.
should I say like names of shows or that?
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, you could say names.
So I was watching. I was watching. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say. I was watching a show recently.
Somebody's unplugging something.
Oh, Dan was stepping on the.
You fucked up, Dan.
You're a loser.
Stop playing with it.
Dan, not my dick.
I'm sorry, don't do
What
it.
are you, gay?
Is it better now?
All right,
Get your feet
anyways.
outta here.
Anyway.
I was watching a show
like
recently.
Good enough
Katana.
for you, Randy?
Yeah, that should be fine. I don't care. I was watching a show recently.
Called?
Not gonna say
Okay.
because my coworkers might watch this.
Deal.
Okay.
You have coworkers? It's hard
Yeah.
to have coworkers without a job.
Are they friends?
Continue.
I don't think I want to. Whatever.
This is my
And
katana.
they were all worried. They're all worried about because the teacher came in, and he started talking about something that was deep and interesting, and they're all worried about it. And then suddenly they mention this big event that's coming up, and suddenly after the teacher mentions it, it's all that they fucking talk about in the show. Does anybody else think it's weird? Like there's an event coming up. It's never mentioned until one person mentions it like a week before in the TV show. And then it's all that's talked about.
Andrew Tate.
So I kind of understand that
Basically.
because remember that balloon that China sent over?
Oh yeah, nobody
I
knew
didn't.
about it.
I didn't
until
know
they
about it
blew up.
until you guys said something about it.
Right.
Oh, really?
I didn't know.
It's
I didn't see
everywhere.
anything on social media. Nothing.
Nothing on the
You
news,
guys
okay.
said it, and then that's all my news feed was on like
Really?
Instagram, TikTok. That's all it was.
Really?
Or
Really?
You remember Tel or social
Mr. T.
Mr. T. Remember Mr. T and fidget spinners?
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god, we never heard about fidget spinners.
The second he
And then
mentioned them.
The second it mentioned everywhere,
Yes.
absolutely everywhere.
And there was always
like,
that
I've
one
never
kid
seen
in the
one of these.
shop that took a fidget spinner and an air gun and
Oh
just
my
seeing
God,
how fast
yeah.
it would go.
Wasn't Kay the one that Justin beat up?
Oh yes.
Wasn't I just realized I said a name. Wasn't
It
didn't
doesn't matter.
I said
First name or
Okay.
last name, not together.
Okay. Wasn't Caius like selling them? Like I remember somebody.
No, he was
coming
selling drugs.
No,
I'm pretty sure he was selling drugs.
I don't know. He's selling his motorcycle.
I swear,
He sold a lot of things.
somebody came in with like a Ziploc gallon bag full of fidget spinners, selling them for like $5 a piece.
To buy more drugs.
That's a great business.
I think those were just drugs.
It's just to
Or
buy
they were
more.
or you want to know what it probably was? You bought the fidget spinner up front, right? It's like, hey, I can get away with selling this in school. After school, meet on the school bus, bag of weed. There you go.
Oh my god! Yeah, this
that's
is
pretty
your ticket
genius.
to
Yes,
get.
that's the ticket. That's the you hand him the
Fresh.
fidget spinner.
Your mic isn't on.
You hand him the fidget spinner on the bus. And then that is his ticket.
Yes. I would like to apologize.
Oh my goodness!
David's had a little bit too much Pepsi. Do it. Yes, do it.
I'm doing it down here so it's not so loud in the
Oh
mic.
my god! I'm gonna cover my junk.
Oh,
That was so.
That was so depressing.
That's more depressing than
Randy's cum
depression.
shot.
Oh, of course you'd know. Of course
Randy.
you'd know.
I have insider info.
What?
Your mom. Inside of your mom.
inside your rear end.
What's that thing called? Insider info or insider?
Inside edition.
Yes. Shut the fuck up. You're on the floor. We're above you. We're above you.
So did you guys see that that virtual reality headset that they just came out or they just announced? what
one?
was it called?
The
big
Vive?
big screen or something like that.
Oh, the big screen. Okay.
Yeah,
The,
27-inch VR headset.
it's
well,
insane.
they have the
Is this
Vive,
big?
the
Huh?
HV Vive or whatever that just came out.
Wait, Vive is still making headsets?
I don't know. I think they're just updating their old one.
Remember-
Yeah, because I remember like Steam was using like third partying them, and then Steam just developed their own, and that's the what is it called now?
It's
The Steam one. It's like $1,000.
it's the Index.
Yeah, the Index. That's right.
Remember when Google was like, oh my God, like back in like 2018,
Dude,
2019?
don't get me fired up about
Google's
this.
like, oh my God, VR, and they had all those plastic or those cardboard ones you would fold into VR and you slide your phone into it.
Google Cardboard.
Yes, dude. Our
that
teachers
shit-
were
God.
insane. They were like, oh my God, have you tried Google Cardboard? Yes, shut the fuck up, Mr. T.
Yeah, that
Dude,
one.
that shit pissed
That
me
one
off
we
because
just
that
did. Yeah, the
ruined the
big screen
VR
beyond.
market.
Oh, 100%. There was
Because,
blew up.
like-
even like the cheap plastic ones you slide your
Oh,
phone
yeah.
into.
Because what happened?
Avoid it.
What ended up happening is everybody's.
I did VR porn though, really fucking.
Oh, yeah.
that flipped that shit. Like,
You're talking to the guy who's got a Quest and a
I'm-
CV.
Shut up.
All right. So
I don't, but it's all I've got. So
what Garrett was talking about before is the Big Screen Beyond. Okay, it is a VR headset that's coming out soon, and the resolution is 2560 by 2560 per
Holy
eye.
per eye.
Per eye.
And not even that.
that's
like
insane.
when you order it and get it made, you get a face scan, and they make the interface between your face and the goggles
Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah, they're individually tailored.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
So, did they release a price yet?
So
it's about to be.
this-
It's like a little over, like a tiny bit over $1,000, but that doesn't include base stations and remotes.
So,
Holy
like,
shit.
we'll
Yeah.
roughly say
Yeah.
$1,500.
No, I'd say more
No.
like
So-
$2,000.
The base stations and other controllers are not included in the $999 price.
Is this the one that blurs the vision when it detects on what you're looking at and it'll blur the outside vision? Is this the one? That
I
we're
think that's a
talking about?
protocol that VR systems use,
Okay.
but I'm
it's
not
more
sure.
like software based.
Yeah, because I know Thrill Seeker on YouTube. He reviewed it and he said that the colors were immaculate. He's never seen anything like it. He's never
Which one is this?
the big screen.
The big screen.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry. Can I interrupt? David just gave himself his own mustache with my Sharpie.
David, get up here.
Look into the camera. Look into the camera.
Oh my goodness!
That's atrocious. Atrocious?
It's permanent Sharpie. Permanent Sharpie marker.
Oh my,
You told me to fix him.
David, don't just color it in sideways at the width he's got.
Dude, you're gonna wake up and really
It's like the
regret
guy
this.
from Phasmophobia in the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, is this him?
Do you want a handlebar mustache?
I gotta go look at this.
Hey, look at us first. Look. Hey, G, look at it. Look here, look here.
David, look over here.
David, you gotta look.
Oh my god.
The way he's kind of stumbling around, looking all over the place.
Come on, Dave.
I'm working on it.
We'll cut that because David's standing right in front of
Yo, this podcast idea was amazing. What do you guys think of the set, by the way? I want like
That's pretty nice.
It's work, but pretty good.
More
Definitely
comfy.
needs
stop
improvement.
stepping on the fucking aux cable.
I'm fucking working on it.
More
I wish there was more properties near us, because then I'd buy a bunch. Because there's not a lot of properties.
Hey, there's
around
one
here.
down in Fredonia. It's a whole shop. And
Yeah, I
everything.
bet it looks like shit.
It's in decent shape. It's they've actually keep it
Wait, I'm
well
sorry. What are you
maintained.
talking about?
But they
Because
want
property around here.
$500,000.
Oh
for
God,
it.
no!
It's
absolutely
stupid.
not.
Stupid money.
I want something that's like reasonably priced for what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just a tiny bit over priced.
Are you talking like a podcast set or like?
No.
Well, just like a
yeah,
just like
like-
a crew hangout.
Because
Oh, okay.
I'd like to buy a shop and a studio
Yeah.
at the same time.
Because
we have
don't
room to do
forget,
everything.
Even if it's in separate buildings, I don't
Yeah.
really care.
Yeah.
you
I
do
just
work,
need
yeah.
I need properties to like, hey, I want to like store all my projects here. I want to store
That was
all
the
my
nice
projects
one.
here.
That
And then a
was.
studio for group hangouts kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
stuff. But there's like no properties out here that are like that, and it's like,
Yeah,
what
exactly.
the hell?
Unless
There's
you
a
were to
lot
build
of
one.
land, I will say. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've
there
been
is.
looking for some property. There is a lot of just open land that you could buy and drop a building on.
Yeah,
top
like
of.
I think
But it's
Gowanda was
expensive.
selling like an absurd amount of land. It was like 80 something acres.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
But the land actually isn't terribly priced. But then you have to think it's bare land, hasn't been touched in years.
Right.
Exactly.
You got to clear everything and then build on it.
Yeah. And
there's
a
nothing
building
there.
alone is like, I mean, if you're going barnuminium style, which is the way I would
Cheapest.
go
on
It's the
over.
cheapest, yeah.
because
Cheapest.
like it's the
for-
cheapest per square foot,
Yeah.
and you get an absolute lot out
Welcome
of it.
back,
You-
David.
You see the place I live in now. You see the place I live in now. That would be categorized as a barnuminium. That
Yeah.
place looks great.
Yeah.
Well, it would look great.
David,
But,
sit
it's
It's
down.
finished.
Yeah, when it's finished. And that's like, I think it's like 100 to 125 per square foot dollars. And I'm like,
how many square feet is it?
I don't know. It's a 30 by 50.
So 3 times 5 be.
It's about 100. I believe
135.
170 grand was taken out for it.
Okay.
And
Honestly, for what is sitting there, not bad.
no,
For what is there, that's great.
Because you've got
it's crazy.
was floor heating right in the shop.
Floor heated.
Wait, the floor is heated?
Yeah,
I didn't even.
the
That's
downstairs
really?
floor is heated. Yeah,
Even in the offices
that's
too.
insane.
yeah. The office is
Whoa.
kept around, I think, 70.
Okay.
The floors are kept at 70, and the ones in the shop are kept at 74 or something like. I mean, not 74, 64 or something like that.
Because it doesn't have to be as high.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's pretty.
I
Cool.
just want to let everybody know this real quick, or thought this would be funny.
Here we go, boys.
So as I was building this set, you guys were not the only ones I was texting pictures to. I was texting pictures to
Your mom.
a group or like a group chat with a few of my old coworkers. And
I like how you added old. Past tense.
shut up.
Were.
Shut up. And like they're all a few of them were talking about the electrical. They're all making fun of like what we're going to talk in the podcast. And then one of them, you know who you are, just goes, "This would make a great porn set."
Oh goodness.
I mean,
Okay, is that my cue to walk out?
black couch. Right there, black leather couch.
The futon's right out there.
That is a very broke porn set, if you ask me. That's a peak
Yeah,
porn.
you
porn
could
set.
I'm a
Probably-
very broke person.
You know-
Oh, I know.
You could probably put a bathtub in here. And you know what it's missing?
Bathwater.
A lifeguard.
Oh my god. All right.
I see you
anyways,
don't have a lifeguard at your beach.
This isn't a beach. This is a bathtub.
What are you doing here, lady?
Anyways.
All right, Sam, let's go. Woo! Oh, come on.
Somebody play the Pornhub intro right
You didn't
here.
pass the vibe check.
No, I did not.
No.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Alrighty, on to the next topic here.
Hey.
I don't think we have a next topic.
No, but I
I
do
think
have a
Sam-
story that I was going to say in the last, but you told me to save it.
The
'cause we're
recording
kind of running out of
Okay.
time.
The recording stopped automatically.
God
It is now continued.
Fucking damn
so-
it, Dave.
I don't
Claire-
There goes the
Still
last
recording
shit that I
recording
ever
good?
gave.
Well, wait till
That's way too
David
many
gets on the
people
floor
talking.
for a second.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just a random one.
I got it.
All right. So do your clap.
David is on the ground again.
David is on the ground.
Okay.
Slap.
Hang on.
What?
Okay. There we go.
Anyway.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Okay, so I had the story that I was going to tell at the end of last episode, but
We
you
didn't
guys
have
said
enough
we
time.
were going.
Oh yeah,
on
we
and on
hyped a
too
lot
long.
of shit up last episode.
Yes, we did. And
Too bad that's not going up because somebody wants to send me the audio file.
So do we have to go over?
Yeah,
the-
I'm busy making the monies.
big facts.
Shut up, man. You
Anyways.
still have the factory film on your goddamn headphones.
Shut up.
Wait, what? Wait, ASMR that bitch. ASMR that
Hang on,
bitch.
I need to get it first.
Everybody, shh.
Turn me up all the way. Okay.
I have a topic idea.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
That was nice.
We got another one.
Number two.
Turn everybody down.
Yeah, make mine the only channel.
You're an ass. Come on, you're an ass.
Oh, that was good.
All right. So, back to my story.
Okay.
Okay.
So, when I was younger, like I'm talking middle school ish.
No.
It's still. It's still got the Corsair logo on.
Oh yeah, it does.
on
'Cause
it.
I never knew that it was on there.
I noticed.
How long
I
have you
noticed
had
it last week.
why is it?
I
Really?
didn't say anything.
How
Oh,
long?
it does.
How
Look.
long have you had those on?
I've had these a little over a year.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Look how new it looks now.
I can fix that.
Dude, no.
No. Come on, that's a jackass move. That's a
Yeah, that's a
jackass.
dickhead move.
I know you ain't like that.
So you
that-
ain't like that, G.
What?
Get up real close to the mic, baby.
So back to my story.
Yeah, back to it.
Oh, when I was younger, I went to this camp, and you guys know the camp. It's out.
Oh yeah, you. Whenever we went on a field trip, you mentioned it every time we went past it.
Yes, every time we went past it. Sam doesn't know because he was never on our field trips. Anyway,
It's almost
Because
like
I
you
wasn't special.
yeah, we were in special school.
I'm allowed to sup us.
So ever since I was young, I was a camper at this camp. You know, I'd always go with my brother and a bunch of my cousins. They'd come down for a week in the summer.
Is
We'd
it
all
a
go to this
camp for gated
It
community
was a
kids?
camp. There is a gate on the campground.
Yeah. We got him, boys.
We got him.
But so yeah, we always, me, my brother, all my cousins, we used to go since when the youngest age, the youngest age you could go to this camp. Cut out. Oh, they're back. Okay.
What'd you do?
So the youngest age you could go to this camp, we started, and then we went every year since. So then soon enough, I was a junior counselor, as they call it. So I was
Stop
too
putting your
old to be
cable
a
in me.
normal camper, but I wasn't old enough to be an actual counselor, legally speaking. So I would just be assistant to the camp counselors. You dumb motherfucker.
And you're bitching at the caffeine-filled one.
Let's just pick that back up real quick.
I may be.
And then, so we went there, you know, when I was a junior counselor, we would always have so much fun. We wouldn't listen to the regular counselors, wouldn't listen to the boss. We'd go out and start tree tipping. We'd be knocking over trees left and right. We would be catching snakes and starting fires. I'm surprised we didn't get kicked out or had the cops called on us by the owner multiple times. But, you know, we were always respectful at the end of the day, and we didn't do it with any of the other, you know, campers and younger kids around. But then the year came around, and I was like, I could get paid to do this, to have fun. So I was like, fuck it, let's go. So I filled out all the paperwork, and then I went to the city hall. They're like, hey, you got to take a drug test. I was like, I bet. So I was
Stutter in that voice.
I was drinking. So I had to ride my bike. I didn't have my license at the time. So I had to ride my bike from my house to the
To the
city
one
hall.
at-
Yes.
Oh, you went
We're-
to City Hall.
Yeah, because that's where they did the drug
Okay,
test.
yeah.
Because it was a city job.
Oh, okay.
So they had to do the drug test at the city hall. It's about a mile drive, which is still a mile bike drive, bike ride. But you know, whatever. So
Real quick to the
on my
mower.
way there, I went through 5 water bottles. I was like, I better fucking piss when I get here. I get there, couldn't piss. So I'm standing around drinking more water for a good half an hour. Finally, I piss, right? And they're like, all right, well, you're just gonna have to hang out here, you know, a few more minutes till we get the results, and then you can sign off. We'll sign off, and then your paper will be complete. Okay. So I sit around on my phone, whatever, and then they're like, hey, can you come back here and take another drug test? Because for some reason it didn't read your piss.
So it didn't get
So
the control.
6 to 7, maybe 10 bottles of water after all the water I drank there. It just, they put the dipstick thing in, never read on the dipstick.
It's like you drank so much water, you
drank
just
so much water.
diluted
pure
everything
water.
else. Yeah. Right? So I'm like, I can't piss.
I just
So
pissed.
I
Hey,
stayed
speaking
there
of which, I gotta go piss.
until they closed. They
Oh my
So-
goodness.
For reference, the drug test was at 8 in the morning.
Oh.
We were there until 3 in the afternoon. They wouldn't let me leave
Yeah.
because I don't know whatever the rules they were. I was like, okay, I don't have
They
anything
don't want
planned.
you to go get some stuff and
Yeah.
figure some
Whatever.
something out.
So then I finally pissed, and they're like, "All right, you're good." I'm like, "Go fuck yourself."
I
So-
remember going to get a drug test for my W-2 and for my W-2 job, and I walk in, and they're like, "All right, time to piss." And I'm like, "Shit, I totally forgot. I pissed just before I came here." And so I was sitting there for like, they're like, "Okay, you could try to go piss." So they bring me to the bathroom. They empty my pockets. They take the nozzles off.
Did the old white guy stand behind you too?
No, I took the drug test at the clinic right behind that Buick dealership in
Yeah.
Fredonia.
But when I took mine, right, the guy walked into the bathroom with me and stood behind me with the stick that they dip in the cup of piss.
Oh,
Right, he stood there and watched me pee.
no, I had a chick.
I mean, obviously he was behind me, so he didn't. You had a chick.
Yeah, I had a chick. She walked me in
Was she hot?
mildly.
Oh, okay, so like a 6. Or what?
Were you over 18 at the time?
No, because I didn't even have my driver's license.
So
I had
then
my
that's
permit.
a felony. Did she
Um,
touch you?
This is
No, I
Garrett's
had the
half
girl.
story. I
I
had
had
an
the
old
girl.
man standing
Yeah.
behind me, so
I had
maybe
the
for
girl.
him.
Was he a priest?
I don't think so. I actually knew the guy. He was a pretty cool guy. Because
makes it a
well,
little-
you know, this probably doesn't help.
Yeah.
I knew him from. I went to a Catholic school before, and I knew him from that
Oh no,
said Catholic school.
What's wrong?
Um,
My mic not picking up?
I don't hear your mic.
I don't hear it.
Is my
Probably because you fucking kicked the cord.
Is my mic working?
Yeah.
Which that honestly reminds me when I took mine for.
I
my
just didn't
current
know
job
that we
right now,
were vooping on
Yeah.
the podcast. Okay.
I don't care.
But yeah, when I took
Randy,
my
how old are you?
drug test for my current job,
21
And
at
I
time
went
of
in-
recording.
I had peed before I went. So
Yeah.
and I totally forgot. I showed up and then they just like, all right, time to pee. I was like,
I just peed.
I squeezed so hard,
Did you shit yourself?
dude. I was a little under the line. I pushed it out so hard.
Did they tell
I
you
thought
you
I
had
was
to pee
gonna
again?
start bleeding out of there.
Did they tell you you had to pee again?
No, they said it was okay.
Oh my! I
Dude,
overfilled that fucker the
literally-
first time, and I
it was-
couldn't breathe.
It was literally like a millimeter or so lower than the line. And they're like, "Oh, you're fine." And I was like,
Yeah.
You know, hey, you know how they put that line on there? You know what that is, right?
It's
Any
when
little-
you make
no.
microwavable macaroni and cheese. It's that same line.
Fill up to here. Secretly, they're just putting it back away so they could put mac and cheese in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Microwave
No,
it.
no, no. That
Maybe
line,
that's why I didn't read right.
That line is actually a really special line because anytime you piss over the line, that's what all the stuff over the line is what the doctor can drink.
Oh my goodness. Anywho, let's get off of that.
Okay, so back to
so
my
like-
camp story.
Okay, back
I
to your
I
camp story.
still have more. Anyways,
Yeah.
so within so it was a 5-week camp, right? I had to work every week, right?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. It's a 5 summer day. It's a summer job, sure. The second weekend, I had the second oldest group. One, I'm bad at names. I didn't remember their names until Thursday. Friday was the last day. So,
Oh my goodness.
anyways, so it
What's
was
her name?
the second week.
Georgia.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just went like, hey, you're number one, and you're number two, and you're number. I gave them numbers.
You numbered
Well,
them,
no,
you
because it was
bitch.
actually really smart. Because I saw
Did you stamp it on their wrist too?
no. But when I was
Tattooed
when, when I was a camper, one of my counselors was like, hey, they gave us all numbers, right? And when they read out the numbers, so say I was number 2, right? She said number 2, I had to say my name. So that's a good way for the counselor to learn your name. So that's what I did. I picked it up from her. By the way, she retired as a camp counselor because she was probably like 33 at that time. Anyways, so I was in the middle of the woods. This camp was in the middle of the woods, so we were out in the middle of the woods doing whatever, and this little kid comes up.
Wasn't
to
it
me.
on a hill too?
No, it was not on a hill. There was multiple hills, but it wasn't on a big hill. Anyways, and this little kid, not in my group, I think it was a group underneath me, so younger, comes up and tugs on my shorts. He's like, I have to poop. So I looked at him and I said, cool, and I walked away. I just turned around and left.
All right, see ya.
Later,
I bro, about to head out.
at the end of the day, we do a meeting, all the counselors and the staff. We do a meeting. My one friend, who was a counselor, she was like, yeah, one of my kids shit himself in the middle of the woods. And I just sat there trying to hold it in as she was saying that he had shit running down the back of his legs into his shoes.
Oh no, into the shoe.
He came back the next
I
day
hope he
with
didn't have
his
a
mom.
pair of Air Jordans.
His mom came back. His mom physically drove the kid to the camp because usually they meet at all different schools around the area,
Yeah.
pick up the kids, and then drive them all to the camp. His mom drove him into camp that day and asked why her kid shit himself in the middle of the woods.
I don't know. Ask his speaker that.
Bro, you were
So-
sweating at that point.
And so I was sitting back, and I was just like, well, he's not my kid, not my problem, right? So the counselor, my friend, who was that kid's counselor, goes up and says, I don't know, we found him like that, and he was crying, by a tree, whatever. And he tried to point out who he told, because he was like, oh, I told someone, but they didn't do anything about it. So I'm just sitting back there freaking out, like I
Oh,
was
shit, I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get
sweating
caught.
bullets. And he forgot who he
this
told.
Oh, luck of the
This little kid. I mean,
God.
Damn.
like he was
the adopted.
probably in like 3rd or 4th grade. Like these kids are young.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're young kids. They don't remember shit
I was in
after it
4th grade. I
happens.
was biting people.
But aren't you still?
I bite Layla's neck.
So we
Moving
just
on.
we just ended up compensating her for the shorts, underwear, and shoes and socks he had ruined that day.
That's gay. That's his
They
own
were
fault.
Jordans too, so they're like $85, which was a
Oh my
lot
God.
for our camp.
Who
Like,
gives-
this was
wait,
a really
hold up.
low budget camp.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Who the fuck gives a kid Air Jordans?
Have you
Out the
seen
door?
where I live?
That's true.
Anyways, there's another story from the same year. I only worked there once. They won't let me work there again.
Gee, I wonder why.
So there's this other kid, and he was a pretty cool kid. We talked back and forth. He was in my group a few times, and we were playing dodgeball because that's when people didn't get offended by balls flying at each other and weren't so sensitive about every fucking little thing. Anyways,
Yo, David's
we were
fucked.
playing dodgeball, and our balls, like I said, we were on a budget. We didn't have an air pump. Our balls were well deflated. They were well deflated balls. So he had a ball in his hand,
Now I know why.
and
Heather's
I
so
had to get
grumpy.
him out. So I threw a ball at him, and instead of bouncing off the ball that he used to block it, it went around the ball and caught his pinky, and that fucker's at a 9. It was like this. It was like this. So he drops on the ground and starts crying, right? He has been known for the more dramatic kind of kid
Okay,
that
yeah,
we've
it's
had.
like,
So I was like, so I didn't really think much of
Yeah.
it, right? So I was like, come on, get up, nothing's wrong. He gets up and goes like this. Right? His
just like,
pinky doing one of these. I'm like, oh my god, what did I just do?
I'm sorry, kid, but we need to get you somewhere.
So I go running. So this was like down in a valley, right? There's a hill up to like the main cabin. So I go
Burns calories.
running up to the hill where I knew the nurse slash
yeah.
medic, whatever you want to call her, was. And I go running inside and I start yelling her name. I'm like, hey, we'll say Alyssa. Just, I was like, Alyssa, what's his name? Broke his finger. We need a medic now, right? The county inspector was in there talking to her.
Oh no,
Dude.
So I had to fill out a report, which I mean isn't if a kid
Yeah.
gets hurt,
Yeah.
whoever sees it fills out a report, pretty normal.
Yeah.
And then one of the questions was, how was this caused? I was forced to write, I threw a dodgeball at him. I couldn't say like dodgeball accident or whatever. I threw a dodgeball at his hand, broke his finger.
And you wonder why they won't.
Is that
hire
why
you
you
again?
didn't go
Randy, I
back?
got nothing out of you,
Really?
really.
'Cause I can hear
very
myself.
little.
Okay, you gotta
Yeah.
get a little closer.
Yeah.
We'll get really close, baby.
So they
You
never
gotta
let
look
me
at
back.
your comrades.
But another worker there that I was really close friends with now works at the city dump. So I see him every time I gotta dump my garbage.
Do you guys remember? Sorry. Do you guys remember back in P-Tech when we do get out of the way ball and everyone would go for that one athletic kid first?
Which was, let's be real, Shelton.
Yes.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Who was it?
Shelton?
No, it wasn't. Who was that
No, it
kid that
wasn't
was
Tate.
like
It was
definitely not supposed to be at P-Tech and supposed to be getting a sports scholarship somewhere?
Who?
No, it was not.
It was not Purdy. No, it was not
not.
Purdy.
No.
It was. He was really tall. It was obsessed
Chris.
with Scooter.
No. Dwayne.
Oh,
Dwayne.
Dwayne, yes.
Dwayne. He's now
said
a father. Isn't he a
scooters.
father of 2 now?
No.
Yeah, he's a father of 2.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That
Oh,
dude.
look at him shake his head very confidently. Yeah.
Joel knows. He knows what's up.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know.
knows.
His scooters didn't.
I don't
know.
think his scooter's
I
got him
thought-
anywhere in life.
Yeah. Okay. New update. New news for all of us. Scooters are not that good of birth control.
Wait. So by saying that, it means it's a chick magnet.
Apparently. So, hey,
Yeah.
if you are lonely, like David laying on the ground here, Dave,
With-
you should
with a-
take up scootering.
Dave, get a scooter.
Dave, get a scooter. He buys a scooter, turns around from the cash register to walk out of the shop, and there's a girl waiting for him. With her
Hey,
pants down and
no,
everything.
baby.
While he's walking to her, he's gonna turn around, and the scooter's gonna instinctively swing around at him in the shin.
Dude, that's like survival of the fittest. That's where the weak kids were.
Then she goes,
Yeah,
hey,
right.
baby, can you hit me from behind as hard as that scooter hit you in the shin? And you're like,
I have a topic suggestion for everybody.
What's up?
No, he wouldn't be saying anything. He'd
Bathroom
be on the ground
etiquette.
crying.
bathroom etiquette?
What do
This
you mean?
is a fucking swinger.
What bathroom etiquette?
Bathroom
Well,
etiquette.
from what we were just talking about, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely. I'm
Oh my
down
god,
for
dude!
it.
At the camp, bathroom, dude, they were so pissed off if you didn't flush the toilet. We had to run laps if you didn't flush the toilet.
Really?
Yeah.
What is this?
And these were third and fourth
Auschwitz.
graders.
Oh, this was like mid elementary school all the way to like the end of middle school, and then
Really?
once you're a high school, then you're able to be a counselor.
So this actually reminds me of a camp I went to when it was
Closer,
right
Garrett.
after my
Now breathe.
what is it, June or my 11th grade year. Okay. And it was right after school. It was a military camp kind of setup, okay? And in the morning you would do PT for 20 minutes.
Why am I not surprised your dad would send you to like a
It
military
was I wasn't
camp
sent.
style?
I actually applied for it.
Oh no shit.
Yes. It's
Were
actually
you
a
interested in
very
going to the military before?
possibly.
Possibly.
Anyways,
I like
Well,
how.
it's always a possibility with our president.
yes.
Exactly.
Anyways,
Let's not get political now.
He
Also,
falls
can I just say
downstairs.
something? I just looked
This
over
is
at
a
the
science podcast.
I just looked over the mixer, like all our sliders near the bottom.
Because we're that loud.
I was extremely close to the mic.
But yeah, we would march.
I prefer
okay?
to be close.
So, I tell you what, if you're ever marching in July, in the morning, during the middle of the day, and towards the evening, in the hot sun, in khakis and a white shirt,
Oh, I love cats.
bring baby powder.
Yo, that swamp ass killer.
Dude, my swamp ass was
Chafing.
so bad at the end of that thing. I was walking home kind of like I had something stuck up my bum. So just
Dude's
just remember
planking
that.
on the
Just
ground.
remember that. Okay.
I think
would
David's just
try.
Yeah.
Dan disrupted me the other night.
David, can we
What?
just leave you in this
You
room when we're
disrupted
done
me
with the
the other
podcast?
I disrupted you?
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'm so ready to get on with Dan and play some BMG. He never gets on.
Oh,
When
yeah, I
was
joined
it?
the call and was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm taking a shower. I go to take a shower. I come back. I'm like, okay, I'm going to work out. I'm going to do my workout, right?
Oh.
Halfway through the workout, I'm pumping iron, right? And Dan calls me.
Come on.
Disrupts my playlist. I'm like, what the is this? Who the hell's calling me? I look, it's Dan. I'm like, what? And he's like, I'm ready to hop on. And it's like 3 hours after he was supposed to get on. And I'm like,
Do we want to continue with this story? Because we all know how the story ends.
A lot of anger.
And it has to do with the laptop that's sat right there.
oh,
I
with
mean, it's
the
not there now, but
server closing.
Yeah.
So
Basically, just to sum it up,
just to sum it up, Daniel has this habit of forcing us to go into BeamNG because he doesn't play any other fucking game.
Because it's superior.
You need to have a bigger palette.
I need more space. I don't got no more room.
Ain't got no more room.
dude's running on 20 megabytes.
I think
And
I got like a good.
He decides to pick
275
this.
left.
If you guys want to see this, it's all on Twitch, on Sam's Twitch. I don't know the link. It'll be in the description.
Twitch.tv/KSAMM.
Yes. And he decides to pick this obstacle course map.
I love those.
They're
Those are my favorite.
amazing.
I
If we're
fucking
having
hate
a
them.
good time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
I think only us two are having a good
We
time.
were
I was having a good time. I
we
was
were-
enjoying it.
We were about
we
an
were just
hour.
cruising.
We were
Those are
about
my
an
favorite
hour
maps.
into it, and I wanted to fucking scratch the top of my mouth with a 12 gauge. Like, I hate those maps.
that's a little far.
so
Hey,
bad.
should I do it? Should I do it? You hate it because you suck.
And then he goes and says that like an hour in.
Multiple times.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm done. I throw my headset down on the ground, walk out. I'm running the server on my little laptop next to the switch here. And then I'm just like, close. I hit the X on the server thing and shut it off. And I'm like, I'm done. And I went to bed.
We're just all out and we're like, holy shit, he closed the fucking server.
We're all just trying to like continue
Randy,
driving, and it's just
sounds like a fucking skill issue, you pleb.
Where did that word come from?
Deep down under.
I will kick your fucking teeth in.
Yeah, your fucking mic's gonna end up through the wall.
He has the power to rip your mic out of you.
When he's sober.
no. Okay.
Let's not be destroying property here.
Exactly.
Anyways.
David,
Shut
that's
my
$50 you weren't willing to spend
50
because you are boring.
54
54 yes.
with tax.
Actually, I got mine on sale. It was 48.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I got rewards points, so I got the whole package for $50.
$4. You got yours on sale for $50.
I got mine for $99.
It's a good mic,
David,
though.
shut up.
It
You're
is
drunk.
really good.
I am pretty impressed with this.
Yeah, I'm really impressed for $50.
$50 is pretty good for those.
Yeah.
I kind of like the size though.
Oh yeah, I love the form factor.
Those ones are a bit like.
It's like the Shure mics.
It reminds me of Minecraft.
I like squeezing my mic.
It's like Steve has a microphone.
It's just so nice. Sam, can I squeeze your mic?
You can
I'll
hear
squeeze
me
yours.
gripping that.
I think mine feels
Yes, it does. That's.
Sure, do you want to squeeze my mic? It feels better than your mic.
Yeah.
Doesn't
No. Guys, quiet. Turn me up.
Oh God! Listen to me.
David's over here
so
breaking
loud.
shit.
What did you break?
I hit a bottle.
Oh, okay. A bottle of Pepsi, right?
Yes.
Yes, bottle of
It was
Pepsi.
a fancy glass bottle of Coke, to be specific.
David, shut up. Shut up.
So yeah,
David.
I think it was like 7 minutes until we started that. So yeah, let's
David,
wrap it up.
shut up.
Yeah. All
You
right.
need
David,
to
shut
shut
your.
up.
David, do you have any closing comments?
I have to do my Duolingo.
Give him the speak.
David
give
gave
him
us
my-
opening, so let's get closing.
I hope that you fine gentlemen in the audience will show up for episode 3 of the podcast because we have more interesting topics in stock.
Who said there's no women?
This is
Yeah.
2023,
Oh, I'm
bro.
sorry, and lovely ladies.
Hey! Don't forget about the other 98 people.
And everybody else who
Hey,
doesn't
what if they're not
identify.
people?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I hope,
All the other people and animals.
I hope that you will show up for the
hey,
third episode of the
and
podcast. I wish
objects,
you all
come
a
on.
When I was
wonderful
dating-
Please don't go to Twitter.
evening.
Listen, something I found out when I was dating a certain someone is that
Bitch.
there's a lot more than he and her. A
Oh
lot.
my God!
Yeah.
You know,
Dude.
why did am I
All right,
off?
we're gonna save this for next podcast.
Yes, let's save this for next
This is a
podcast.
heated
very,
topic.
This is
very
for the next
large
pod.
heated
This is
topic.
going to get us
The next
canceled on
pod.
Twitter. Fun fact, you can't get canceled on Twitter unless you let yourself. Just ignore
Well,
it
hey,
and it'll go away.
Elon Musk now owns Twitter, so there's no possible way to get canceled.
That's true.
Free speech.
Russia owns
Musk
Twitter?
for life, bro.
Represent.
Peace out, bro. That's the crew. See you next
All right.
time, fuckers.
All right, thank you everybody for listening, and check out Sam's Twitch. Just check out other videos on our podcast. We've got a funny moments video coming up soon, and I'll see you all in the next episode.